My daughter, who is in desperate need for care. I was working at the mall in law enforcement in Wellington, and I happened to get involved in arresting some of her friends. And when her friends noticed my name tag, they're like, "Oh my God, you're Danielle's father." And I said, "Yeah." They're like, "Oh my, she's been trying to reach you all these years." And I said, "Well, I'm right here, and here's my phone number." I got a call from Danielle in the next couple of days. She started yelling and screaming at me, saying how I abandoned her, how I left her. So me being desperate and wanted to see my child, I agreed to meet her at the first event was at the Boynton Beach Mall. I was like, wow, she's beautiful. I mean, she's a very beautiful girl, and she was a little reserved, and she had the little, attitude. "Oh, you're a troll, you're the police, you're this." I'm like, "No, I'm your father."
What Danielle is doing on social media, the clothes that they have her wearing, the things that they have her saying.
She's talking about oral sex. She's talking about STDs.
Just the other day, you kind of asked a little bit before about our kids. We ended up telling them about Danielle, and again, it was like, oh my God, we've got to tell them that they have a sister this way, versus how we had really hoped that we'd be able to talk with them about it.
One of the big things to talk about my boys, Danielle's always wanted to meet my boys, her brothers, I have brothers. Mm-hmm. And Barbara wanted me to introduce the boys to her the last March. And I said, "Barbara, it'll happen, but they need to go." I wanted to do it through a social worker or a psychologist, because she can't just tell these two boys, 9-11, or they were actually 8 and 10 at the time, "Hey, here's your sister."